going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 47 of our Watford career mode, and today, 3 games for you. We have Crystal Palace, then we have Norwich, and then we have Legia Warsaw in the group stage of the Europa League, our first foray into the Europa League. And there was a patch today, I believe it was, where they have made ultimate difficulty much more difficult. So we've reset our sliders, and I've actually changed a couple of things because they've overdone it like they always do. Every time FIFA decide to put out a patch, they go way over the mark for some inexplicable reason. So I've been fiddling with it, trying to get it back to where we were in terms of how we were already on ultimate difficulty. So we may just be fiddling around with it for the foreseeable future, trying to get it onto a good spot. I mean, they couldn't just add a difficulty this year and then next year, you know, do something else with it and then just make it more difficult and get rid of the difficulty they added this year. God forbid, but it's a lot more difficult. It's much harder to deal with, and hopefully it doesn't derail our campaign right off the bat, because we can't afford to. We've dropped 7 points from 9 games already, or 3 games already. We only have 2 points from 3. We can't afford to drop points, especially as we're trying to finish top 4. So hopefully, I mean, you'll find out at the end of today if this may just kill our chances at a top 4. Here's Kent. Up the wing. Does well to cut back inside. Completely lost that guy. Slipped inside here. And can we slip it back post? We can. Brilliant football. And an early 1-0 lead there. Difficulty didn't show too much there. We still ripped them apart. That is a brilliant goal on our end. The ball slid into Kana. And then slid right across goal. It just gets by the goalkeeper there. Can't quite get a foot onto it. And Ismail Yassar beats his man at the back post. And taps it into an empty net. And that is the perfect start right there. 1-0. Can we clip it forward? Can. Here's Reguilon. Can we clip that into the box? We can. And here's Hernandez. Great take, great finish. I'm not sure where those two were going. One went outside to guard Kent, or to mark, or I believe it was Kent, to mark him, whoever we just played there. And then they left Hernandez all alone. It's a great take. He turns with it, and then he just places it by the goalkeeper. It's a lovely finish. And it's 2-0. Nicely done. He does get there. Hernandez is on it. And there's plenty of space here. Kana, can he grab a third for us? Oh, it's a great save. But Hernandez puts it in the back of the net. Unlucky for Crystal Palace. I realize I've left my glasses on. The dogs are barking outside. I'm kind of waiting for them to go. But it's just not happening. It's Kana who attempts to go for goal. It just gets palmed right to Hernandez, who makes a really good finish. This video is all over the place today. Been blindsided by this update. Taken forever to really get it going and get it into a place that makes sense. And I haven't even changed anything except the speed, and it seems so much worse. I mean, that touch was so bad. But I don't know. Everything is just going wild here. It's like, it just is. Dogs are barking everywhere. It's crazy. Ball set to come in on the corner. It's clipped up and they get the header there. A goal for Palace. They've barely been in it, really. And they pull one back before halftime. It's 3-1 now on 40 minutes. Coyote gets up there and just heads home. No one anywhere near him. Really. Or they were maybe there were people near him. He just leapt ahead of everybody. No chance for Rui. It's 3-1. And they're sort of back in it. Found a bit of a lifeline here. Get it out wide. We can. One more. Nicely done. Here's Kent. Racing forward. Does well to cut back inside. Can he skip it across? He can. One more. Here's Ismail Yassar in a decent spot. It's a decent hit as well. Forcing a save out of the goalkeeper there. Tight angle, but did well to work the keeper there. And the header goes over the bar on the corner. Nice ball up the wing here. Destro's on it. They like to try and take advantage of these wings on this new difficulty here. You know, you bring wingbacks forward, and now I guess the passing range has gone up quite a bit as they seem to know where those weaknesses are, and they're really going after them. Can we win that? There we can. Emre Can on it. And can we slide it forward? There's one more here. Hernandez tries to take it past the goalkeeper there. Was not happening. But we've yanked it away from him now. Here's Jonathan David running forward, playing on the wing today, and he goes for goal, and it's a decent save there. Couldn't grab a fourth for us, but at the moment, closing the game out well. 2 minutes added on here, and it looks like we're going to come away with the victory in our first game on these sliders. We were messing with them a little bit, and the main one was the speed. And acceleration. I've fallen on 48 speed and 49 acceleration. The difference between 49 acceleration and 48 acceleration is ridiculous. It's a massive, massive jump. But it looks like around 49-ish is probably where it's going to stay. Speed may go back up, but I've noticed that speed isn't as huge there. There were still players outrunning me, and I was outrunning players. It seemed even enough. So we'll see. We also had a couple of results go our way there. Chelsea lose and Manchester United lose. So we have 2 results there that can help us out just a little bit. Now next we have Norwich, and I don't think anything's going to happen on deadline day. And we've also got a international break, so we may just jump into the next game here. But we'll take a look at the table now, as that sticks us in 11th. We're on 5 points. And 4th place here is on 7. So we've gained 3 points on 4th place without really anything happening here. There are a lot of teams between us and 4th, of course, 7 teams. But, you know, we made that space up in that short span of time there. So, ooh, player returning from injury. I hope that is De La Feu. I really hope it's De La Feu. Oh, it's Heinrichs. Also very, very good, as Benjamin Heinrichs is back, and it looks like he can start. He's going to have the international break to get better as well, and we're going to have a little bit of time before the Norwich game. But let's jump into the Norwich game. We're going to jump right into it. Looks like everyone's going to be fit. We have the player back as well, which is very good, and we'll see when the game starts. Nicely done. One more. Here's Sar. Bit of space for him as he rounds his man here. And can we get it across goal? We can. Brilliant. What a start. 3 minutes gone. It's 1-0 here. That's a crazy good start. What a move that is, really. So we get to the byline here. And then Sar cuts back inside, plays it across, and it's an extra pass there. And the first time finish is a bit ridiculous, as he has to turn 360 or 180 really on one. He just pirouette finishes that. An absurd finish, but a lovely crafted goal. It's 1-0. Nicely dealt with. Can we clip that forward? We can. Sar making a good run. It clips inside. Look at Sar. Brilliant from him. And Sar cuts back, goes for goal. It's blocked. He's going to go for goal again. It's off the post, and it's magically fallen to Hernandez. It's gone right through 2 defenders, and Hernandez has placed it into the back of an empty net. And this is all about Sar. Goes for goal here. It's blocked. Comes back to him. Goes for goal off the post. And then it just falls in between 2 Norwich defenders. And Hernandez is there to smash it. Tim Krul can't quick back across in time. Still on the floor, really. But a quick 2-0 lead here after... God, I can't even speak. Today's just been an absolute, you know, it's been a shambles, really, to be perfectly blunt. Heinrichs. Can he play this ball through? Sar's on it. And Sar's escaping. And Sar, his pace is tearing apart this Norwich back line today. And he goes for goal. And it's into the side netting. I thought that actually found the back of the net for a moment. But rippling the side netting. And at the moment, Sar has the beating of both of these guys here on the right. Here comes Byram. Chan chasing, trying to cut off that outside route. Oh, he stepped in nicely. Tribal, and he's forced a really good save out of Rui. Norwich have stepped it up this second half. And they're forcing a good save there from Rui. Ball into the middle, cleared away. Are we going to get to it? Not quite. Byram does. It's clipped inside. Plenty of space. It's one back for Norwich. 2-1. Too easy for Dermich. Too easy. That route back in. It's always after the first corner is cleared that really gets you. The second one, the recycle, is difficult to deal with, it seems. It's good football here. Good play, really, and he's finished it off very, very nicely. Norwich back in at 2-1. Nice tackle there by Emre Can. Now can we break here? Cause problems for them. Moise Keane's in here. And Moise Keane, can he grab a goal? He can. And he can seal this game up. It's 3-1. 86 minutes gone. A massive tackle in midfield from Emre Can. And I just went to take him off as well. That's his last contribution, Emre Can. Nicked the ball away. Fed in Moise Keane. And he's finished it off here. And that should be game over. His first goal for the club. Or, well, it may be his first. It's his first goal for in the Premier League for the club. I'm not sure if he scored in the 3-0 over Southampton or not. But it is going to be a victory here. Another 3 points added to the tally. Very good. Couple seconds to go here. 30 to be precise. As we go ahead and grab another 3 points. We needed to win these 2 games today. And with the difficulty change, we powered through it. Got 2 3-1 was it 2 3-1 victories? Got a 3-1 victory this time. We led 3-1 in the other one, I believe. But we do grab the win. Not a ton of chances that game, as you can see. 10 shots combined. But 4 of them go in, and we grab 3. And another 3 points added to the tally, which is very, very good. Now, into a Europa League, a group we really should win. We've had Braga, Warsaw, and the other one was Lille. I feel we should come out of this group. We have Warsaw to start. We should, we should be grabbing points here. We're going to make changes to the team. I imagine some players will be a bit tired. Moise Keane wants to play. He's in a bit of form, he says. He's grabbed his first goal. He wants to keep on rolling. He's definitely going to start up front. I thought that froze. I'm getting sick of the game freezing. It's been freezing a lot for me lately. But Moise Keane will start up front. It looks like everyone's stamina is back to normal, which a bit odd. But we'll bring a couple of changes in. We'll get Grealish in. McKennie would like to play a little bit more. Fair enough. Langsar. Yeah, we can bring in Dest. Dest hasn't played in a little bit. On the bench, we'll get Harvey Barnes going. Bring him on for Kana. Anyone else we want to bring along? Grujic can come in onto the bench. Benitez as well. We have a lot of players we have to deal with at the moment. Do we bring Danny Welbeck? He's a bit upset. So we have a lot of upset players, to be fair. Ortiz would like to play a little bit more. We'll bring Ortiz with us as well. Why not? Bring him ahead of Hernandez. All right, so let's jump into it. Actually, you know what? We can start Harvey Barnes out of Kent. But let's jump into it. Warsaw and Watford. First game in the Europa League. Let's enjoy it. Let's go out there. Put in a performance. Holding on to it. Here's Moise Keane. One more. Can we get this out to Sarr? We can. And here's Sarr. Can we finish this off? What a start that would have been. We've had 2 really good starts here today. Almost a third. As he powers away Ismail Sarr's attempt. Oh, I thought we got that away. And it's come back in. It's headed on. And it's a really good save from Rui. Rui called into action. And he grabs himself a save. And for those who are wondering, the answer is yes, my camera has turned off. It's one of those days. It really is. Didn't charge overnight. I needed to get a video out today. I had to start a video. We got through a video, or I got halfway through the first game and had to restart it after, the game froze, which I've been having a lot of recently. It's driving me nuts, but it's been one of those videos. It's definitely going to be one of those videos. I cannot wait for the weekend to just, come along, and it's driving me crazy. It's been a tough week. We've been working quite a bit. I've been working on some new stuff for you guys. Trying to figure out what I want to do going into the future here. It's just been a tough week, but I needed to get this video out for you guys. I didn't want to jip you and do 2 games after I noticed that my camera came out, so we're just playing it without my camera. So it is what it is. This won't happen again, don't worry. Nicely dealt with there as Ismail races forward. There's space here, and Ismail clips it out there to Grealish, and Grealish, great finish. His first goal for the club, Jack Grealish. It's 1-0, 34 minutes gone. And we have taken the lead here in, I believe it's Poland. If I'm pretty positive it's Poland. It's Poland. But we've grabbed ourselves the lead. 1-0, a great finish from the new man, Jack Grealish. And we will definitely take that. We lead here in our first Europa League game, 1-0. Oh, nicely done. Space here for him. It's good football. Maybe one pass too many, but we give it right back, and he smashes the post. Jesus. We are let off the hook a little bit there. We cannot be giving it away. And thankfully, we keep hold of the lead. It stays 1-0. And they try and get it in that time, and it doesn't get there. Living on the edge. Turned inside nicely. There's one more. Can we get it out wide? We can. It's into Ortiz, and Ortiz goes for goal. It's a great save. Oh, it's off the post, and it's come back, and it's fallen right to the man. He's almost cleared it off the line at the near post, but he cannot keep it out. It's 2-0. Ortiz gets it, hits it. It's saved onto the post. It comes right back to the man there. I didn't think it would. Almost put my controller down, but Grealish grabs his second. Player cannot keep it out. Oh, that's harsh to give that an own goal. That's going in the net, whether he's there or not. We're going to pretend Grealish got his second. That's ridiculous. But we have given ourselves a 2-goal lead here with 20 minutes to go. Poor giveaway in a bad spot here. Here's Grealish. Can we clip it forward to him? Grealish with a good touch. He holds on to it. Grealish does so well. Oh, it's off the post. Brilliant from Jack. Just cannot finish it. Off the post. That would have been his hat trick, whether the game recognized it or not. Played across nicely. Good football here from the Polish side. It's a good cutback. Great save. A really good save from Rui to keep our clean sheet. And you feel if they were going to get anything out of this game, they had to score right there. It's a good opportunity. But Rui stands up well. Good football as well here from us. Ismail Sarr gets to the byline, cuts back here. Just looking across, finds Grealish, who turns inside nicely. Decent save. Nicely found here. Good football. It's clipped in. That's a lovely ball, and it's a good clearance, but we cannot clear it away all the way. And he forces Rui into a really good save here with 40 seconds to go. It's not going to mean too much in the end, but made a decent account for themselves here, Warsaw. And unfortunately for them, it is going to finish with a win for us as we grab our first 3 points in the group. And off to a really, really good start. Excuse the dogs in the background. It's just been one of those days. They've just been barking nonstop for hours now. I'm not sure who else is, or I can't see who else. Braga lost at home to Lille. So it looks like Lille's going to be our main challengers here at the top of the group. Hopefully we can do something with it. But as you can see, we're up to 9th now after what happened last time. Oh, they've played games now, but theoretically a win can put us on 11 points, up to 7th theoretically. At the moment, 4th place is 14 points. We're on 8 with a game in hand, so we could bring it to 11. So that's not too bad of a position after the way we started, guys. But that's going to be the end of this video. I know it's been a mess, but I needed to get something out to you guys. Everything will be back to normal in the next, or tomorrow at least. But for now, guys, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.